The World Bank and the IMF absolutely agreed with St. Lucia's strategy. And the managing director of the IMF, Krystalina, came out very early and said, build as much as you can build and keep the receipts.
God will punish you for the lies that you tell. The woman said, build as much as you can. The woman said, build as much as you can, Chastanet, you liar. The lady never said, build as much as you can. She said, spend on what is needed. Spend on what is needed and spend wisely. Spend on what is needed and spend wisely. We don't want accountability to be lost. Chastanet said, the lady said, build and build and build. Let's take a listen to what the lady said herself.
No country has escaped the health, economic and social impacts of the COVID-19 crisis. It is truly a crisis like no other. While moving at a great speed, the IMF has consistently emphasized the importance of improving governance and accountability. Our message to governments? Very clear. In this time of crisis, please spend whatever is needed, but spend wisely and keep the receipts. We don't want accountability to be lost.
You're not hearing this, folks. Chastanet, where did the lady say build and build and build and build? The lady never said build and build and build. The lady said spend on what is needed. Spend on what is needed. Spend wisely. Accountability should never be lost. Now, Chastanet, you didn't hear because you're such a liar.
What we're saying is that we can accomplish two things at the same time. By advancing the construction projects, which was recommended by the World Bank and the IMF, and they said do as many capital projects as you possibly can, because it's not everything you can do.
My God, Ebe, show me the first excerpt, please. Good. That's from her speech, eh? We edited it just to show it. As governments ramp up spending to support individuals, businesses, and communities, there is an opportunity to build fairer societies and economies by investing in people. Let me read that again. The IMF say build and build and build. You liar, you. Pathetic, compulsive liar. As governments ramp up spending to support individuals, to support businesses, to support communities, there is an opportunity to build fairer society and economies by investing in what? People. That means spending more and spending better on schools, training and reskilling. It means expanding social programs that are well targeted to reach the most vulnerable. And it means empowering women by reducing labor market discrimination. That is what the lady said. That is where the money is supposed to be spent, on people. And the lady say build and build and build. Mate! You know? Now, go on to the other one. Go on to the other one. Let me just, this man lies so much, he gives me a headache. While moving at speed, the IMF consistently emphasized its collective commitment and steadfast support for its members in addressing governance vulnerabilities. Corruption, you didn't hear that one, Chastanet? Corruption drains resources away from priorities like public health, social protection, distance learning, and other essential services. Let me read that sentence again. Build and build and build and build. Corruption drains resources away from priorities such as public health, social protection, distance learning, and other essential services. Distorted spending priorities, scroll up for me, will undermine the recovery and long-term efforts to promote sustainable, inclusive growth or raise productivity and living standards. And then the last part, our message to governments, include do whatever, make sure you keep your receipt. We don't want accountability and transparency to take a back seat. It means support for countries in adopting a range of public financial management and anti-corruption and anti-money laundering measures. You didn't see all of that, Chastanet? Ukavin did a woman say build and build and build.
In fact, Mr. Speaker, the IMF has urged governments to spare no effort in utilizing the arsenal of infrastructure investments to alleviate the economic impact of the pandemic by providing short-term employment and income to households. But importantly, Mr. Speaker, the IMF cautioned that such investment must expand the productive capacity of countries and must critically have the ability to repay themselves in the future without compromising the future fiscal positions. Because the system.
That was a lie.
That is lie. Lie? You hear lie?